Watching the live broadcast of a program or stream, we can see and hear not only the actual events, fails, or stuttering. Sometimes there are really creepy and paranormal things that happen on live TV which makes us shudder. Let's take a look at them. What paranormal phenomena can do without dolls, right? You all know about Annabelle, a movie. But did you know that dolls can behave strangely and frightening even in real life? A woman named Debbie Merrick bought a set of 3 dolls and then strange things started happening in her family. Debbie blamed it on one of the dolls she brought to the morning television show. The doll manifested itself there as well. During the broadcast, the doll began to wiggle on the chair. You could see that the rocking chair started moving on its own. No one pushed it. Could this doll really be cursed? After all, as Debbie herself says, the toy may be alive. Her husband once woke up with strange scratches on his body. Whose pranks are these, if not the dolls? A few years ago, the people of Honduras were shocked by what happened on one of their morning shows. Here it is. The anchors are sharing breaking news and chatting. Nothing out of the ordinary happens, but only until the glass on the table begins to move. It slides across the flat table as if someone's leaning against it with a magnet under the table. But there are no magnets, the table's transparent, and we can see there's nothing underneath. And what kind of magnets can there be anyway? Glass is in fact glass. Soon the paranormal activity stopped and the glass stopped as well. One of the presenters didn't notice the movement, but the other looked at the glass right at the moment of its movement. It's obvious that the presenter became a little uncomfortable with this, but he managed to keep his composure and didn't give vent to his emotions. Do you like football? Do you watch a lot of matches? If you're an avid football fan, when you watch the next match, pay more attention to the stands and the areas outside the pitch. There's often some devilry going on. For example, in this footage, we can see the stoppage of the match, a player preparing to kick a free kick. At the same time, the camera captures a strange figure running lightning fast close to the pitch and then disappearing. Many say it's a camera glitch or an artifact on the lens, but after all, the figure was filmed from different angles. Plus, the figure's too sharp for an artifact. Also, there's another frightening video from a football match. Here, the goalkeeper prepares to put the ball into play, while there's some paranormal activity going on in the stands. The figure rushes through the stands at an incredible speed. Yes, you might think it's a fan, but it's impossible to run at such a fierce speed through the packed rows. The figure seems to be transparent as it moves so easily between people who can't even see it. Let's move on to another stadium. This time, the action takes place in London, in the warm-up before another football match. We're not interested in the pitch or even the stands, but in the sky. At the beginning of the video, a sudden flash lights up the sky, and then an orange ball appears and begins to slowly descend from above. It hovers for a few seconds and then disappears. Neither the players nor the spectators seem to have noticed the phenomena, but the camera keeps a record of it. What was it anyway? Some think the light could have come from a drone, not a bad theory. But then why did the flash disappear literally in an instant? And did drones even glow like that? There's something strange going on with football pitches in general. It seems that football literally attracts paranormal phenomena that occur on the pitch all too often. Another such phenomena got on the air of a program in which the football match that had just finished was being discussed. While the presenters and the experts were discussing the game, the workers were tidying up the pitch. We can see one of them walking on the pitch with a mower, reaching the edge of the pitch, and just disappears. He literally just vanishes in an instant. Soon, another man disappears from the field. Skeptics think the workers didn't disappear and that their evaporation was just an illusion caused by video editing, but many users don't agree. They think that video editing had nothing to do with it, and that there was a real paranormal activity in the live broadcast. And a little more about sport. During the 2016 biathlon relay, TV viewers could watch a mysterious phenomenon. A translucent shadow was caught on camera live on air. It's barely visible against the white snow, but if you look closely, you can see something resembling a human figure. The silhouette swept across the track, crossed the shooting range, and disappeared beyond the camera. Not everything is as clear-cut in the previous clips. It is indeed not easy to see the figure, so it's possible that it's not a figure at all, but an ordinary light artifact on the camera lens. But it's also possible that the camera did capture something paranormal. Weirdness and mystery on live TV are not uncommon things. You've seen it and you've seen more, and there are a few more frightening moments from the live broadcasts further in this episode. Let's take a look at them. Live broadcasts is not just about sporting events and news. It's also live streaming, which has become very popular in recent years. Some streams are unforgettable. For example, this one. The streamer was streaming and chatting with viewers while some scary things started to happen in his flat. First, one of the doors closed abruptly. Also, lights started blinking and going out in the whole house. And a box that was on the table suddenly flew off it. What exactly was it? A prank to attract a new audience? Or was there really a poltergeist in the streamer's house? What do you think? Strange things were also happening on the air of another streamer. A guy was talking to his viewers. What could go wrong? But suddenly a spot appeared on the wall behind him. One could have put it down to a drop falling on the lens, but no. After a couple of seconds, the spot disappeared as quickly as it appeared, and the streamer got scared. It's not known exactly what it was. The streamer himself later said he hoped the blur was the result of a camera problem. I don't know if he's right, but I don't think he can sleep peacefully in that house now. Let's go back to the news anchors. The footage shows a woman reporting from an overpass. Neither she nor the cameraman noticed anything strange when they were working, but a review of the footage reveals that something paranormal has been caught in the frame. We can see a strange, darkish shadow hovering over the side of the road. Many users suggested that the shadow could be a ghost from the other side of the world. Coincidence or not, the woman was reporting on a fatal accident that recently occurred on this road. Could the ghost of the deceased have been caught in the frame? The situation is similar in this case. The location's North America. A girl's being interviewed while something interesting and frightening happens behind her back. During a live broadcast, the camera catches the appearance of a creepy and unknown creature behind the girl's back. The creature appears from nowhere, heads towards the girl and the cameraman, and then disappears. What could it be? An unknown creature with bad intentions? An animal unknown to science? A camera malfunction? Or was it an ordinary creature that wasn't recognizable due to the poor quality of the camera? Where is it worth looking for paranormal activity if not ancient castles? That's what the production team thought when they went into this castle in America that was thought to be haunted. The production team saw it for themselves and filmed the whole thing. Live on air, viewers saw a white cloud flying behind the presenter. The object quickly flew over the bed and soon evaporated. One could put it down to dust or light reflection, but the object looked like neither. It moved as if it was something else. What if it was not a small ghost? Paranormal phenomena can also happen to high-ranking officials. Sky News video is the perfect confirmation of this. The UK Chancellor of Exchequer, Rishi Sunak, walks out of a building with a red folder in his hands. The Chancellor goes behind a parked car, walks a few meters, reappears in full-length view, and his folder is now green. Rishi didn't stop, and the cameraman kept shooting smoothly. There's no editing here at all. What happened then? Did we see a paranormal glitch in reality? The first version that comes to mind is this one, but there's another which is promoted by some theorists. They believe that politicians as big as Rishi are capable of manipulating people and have supernatural powers, one of which we've seen in this video. That's all, guys. What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen on live TV? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you later.